everyone, Armor King TV 21 here, and today I am bringing you guys a video I should have done a long time ago, something that I should have expected to do right when the game came out, and that is discussing max damage combos with King, and for some reason I can't seem to land the jab here. Okay, so more or less, this is going to be a small tutorial on how to land King's optimized max damage combo. This combo right here. So, I'm going to start with full crouch down forward 2, and I'm going to go with the steps on which you're supposed to be able to go through in order to land this combo. So, there's also a different combo that you can use that I will show you how to do later after this one, because this combo that I'm showing you is the quote-unquote max damage beforehand. The new one I'm going to show you is the actual new max damage. So let's go with the first step, and that's landing the full crouch down forward. Now you're going to want to just launch punish this low, or any low that you can have access to. Like, you can a low into a high. Anything that goes low into high, and then you're going to go for full crouch down forward 2. Boom. Dash into a forward 3. Now this is integral. You dash, and then you go back into a neutral button to press forward 3. Right after you do that, you have to immediately micro dash into a forward 3 again. Now, the jab button is a little difficult to hit there, but if you do forward 3 into forward 3, into another micro dash, forward 3 again, into back 1 2, you can successfully get yourself a back 1 2 into forward 3 plus 4 2. Now, the very tricky part about landing this combo is getting to the section in which you're doing your strong aerial tail spin. Now, forward 3 plus 4 2 or Jaguar Sprint 2 into Blue Spark ISW is admittedly the hardest part of this whole combo. And honestly, you can, if you would like to, omit this entire part of your combo if you want to. It's difficult, and I understand. So, if you want to practice the really hard part of this combo, you simply just have to get to the point in which you tornado. And look, I can do this pretty effortlessly, but the trick in order to be able to land the Blue Spark, and I'm doing this with a broken wrist. A broken wrist, everyone. I am able to do this combo with a broken wrist because of my muscle memory. You're capable of doing this combo as long as you maintain your focus. And your focus with this is to simply have your muscle memory be placed exactly after the recovery of Jaguar Sprint 2. Now, you don't have to do this combo. Like I said, you could always do this one here. You could do Jaguar Step 3, and it's just so much easier, because the recovery on it is very well telegraphed, you know? And it's only 1 less damage. But I will always encourage trying to get Jaguar Sprint 2. Hold on, chat. There we go. I wasn't prepared. But yeah, no. Definitely try to go for that combo. Now, here is another max damage combo that is difficult, but it's worth it in the end if you actually get it. So, if you guys played Season 1, you guys knew about the standing 1 jab, or the standing 2 jab, into the Blue Spark ISW, and that was the max damage back in the day. You'll dash forward 3, and then forward 3 again. And you instantly have to do the Shining Wizard right after the one jab. Now, it's extremely difficult to time, but in order to help yourself get better at timing the one jab into instant Shining Wizard, there is an exercise that I follow by every single time with avoiding the puddle. And that exercise is doing a one jab into the fastest ISW I can do. Now you can do this with a 2 jab as well, in order to keep yourself moving. But this is normally my drill, and as you can see, I'm failing it multiple times because I'm not perfect, chat room. I'm not perfect, guys. But this is how I landed those combos back in Season 1, because this was actually a part of a drill that was normal for King players back in the day. And this is to help improve your instant Shining Wizard timing. Let's break it down one more time for you guys to understand, okay? So you do full crouch down forward 2, you land the combo, and then you micro dash or just forward dash into forward 3, and then after that, you micro dash again into forward 3, forward 3, forward 3, 1, forward 3, back 1, 2. Because once you go into the small dash into the last forward 3, see that? It's supposed to be like not even a micro dash, but more like an actual dash into the last forward 3. And then you do back 1, 2. And once you do Jaguar step 2, now the timing for that is a little difficult, and I will show you guys that you do have indicators in the game that'll help you. Instead of showing details, you can show simple display. And what you will see right when King recovers, where his character is highlighted, and that will help you guys better understand where King actually recovers. And once you see on screen where the character recovers, you can actually do the ISW. There we go. 81 damage on that combo right there. So that combo is a little bit more difficult, but like I said, it has to be instantaneous when you do the forward 1 into the ISW. Now that's the harder combo, and in comparison to the forward 3, forward 1 jab, a lot more difficult to do. The last example I'm going to show you is going to be on a male character. And this male character is none other than King himself. Now it actually matters here if you don't do the 3 forward 3 jabs. You must do, or the three forward 3s. You can't do the 3 forward 3s in this combo anymore. You have to do the 2 jab combo. Now this is going to be a lot harder because you actually have to micro dash pretty decently for this very last jab to work. Or for this very last forward 3 kick to work. And the timing of the ISW is strict. So be sure that you practice this one. This is the max damage. And it grants you 88 full damage to do this version of the combo over the forward 3 jab. The 3 forward 3s into the 1 jab blue ISW. Now, if the 2 jab worked into it, then we'd have a little bit of grease that we'd be cooking with. Now, that might be a Falcon Rom only combo, so I'll do some research on that after this video. But currently, that is the actual max damage that King can output in this video game. You're going to be using this one. And it's almost literally no different, except for the deeper dash that you have to do on the very last forward 3. And oftentimes you guys are going to get a miss input. You're going to probably do forward 3, and then get while running 3. That's a very easy thing to mess up. So I implore you, just get used to pressing forward, like doing a micro dash forward 3 into forward 3, standing 2, into a forward dash forward 3. Now, I think a lot of it requires somewhat of a neutral input, because you do have to let it go a little bit. Forward, 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 3, forward, 3, forward. See, look, I'll get a while running 3 as well. I'm not perfect, guys. You guys just gotta get your muscle memory down for this combo. Do some deep dashes, and understand where your timing lies for your Jaguar Sprint 2 into your Blue Spark ISW. Once you guys get the timings for these down, and I recommend that you use the record and remember feature for every time you're about to like practice it, to right after your tornado. You don't do it right at the portion where you're doing the strong aerial tailspin. Always put the record feature post tornado. That way that, like, not even post tornado, like right before you land your tornado. And then you can comfortably record forward 3 plus 4 into a raw Jaguar Sprint 2. Alright guys, I hope this video has been very informative and helpful for you guys, and I extremely hope that in some regards it teaches you guys on how to reliably do King's max damage combos and his most optimal combos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be catching you guys in the very next video. See ya.